All right, we're doing this. It's Monday. I went comic book hunting yesterday. I have no clue when I'm actually going to post this video, but I went comic book hunting yesterday, and I wasn't sure what the hell I was going to find, but I wanted to find something, and I did. What are we starting off with? We're starting off with Thanos, number 13. Thanos, number 13. This book is still going long. This book is still going strong. I'm actually quite surprised. This book came out, what, 2 years ago? And wow, I'm still surprised that this book is still what's the word I'm looking for? It's still up there in value, I guess you can say. Not only did I find one, I found two copies. Two copies. All right, so like raw copies in nice near mint condition will be around what, 75 to $100 or something like that. I found two copies of Thanos number 13 for $8 a piece. For $8 a piece. Now, before anybody pitches a fit, the only thing that I can think that caused this book to be eight was that this store is kind of old school, and I would say 9.9 times out of 10, they're checking the Overstreet guide for prices on books instead of checking eBay, because up on their wall they have quite a bunch of bullshit up on the wall. I saw a ROM Space Knight for $50, and that's checking all from checking the Overstreet guide. The Overstreet guide giveth, and the Overstreet guide giveth away. You know what I'm saying? So, and this is the case of the Overstreet guide giving away. So I found two near mint copies of Thanos 13 for $8 a piece. Oh my, ooh wee. Yes sir. Yes sir. Hell yeah. And also, like when I was at that store too, I saw a copy of Moon Knight Volume 1, Number 1 there. And now typically that's like a $20-$25 book, but they had it at 40 because they checked the guide. So that's, it's just one of those cases. All right, next up, Spider-Man Adventures number 9. Found this for $3. This is just something that I was looking for. I had number 8 and I had number 10. And I was looking for this one to kind of complete that black suit story arc, I guess you can say. So I found that for $3. Now this is the book here. This is the book here where this is the book that I had in mind when I went comic book hunting. And what is this? Amazing Fantasy Volume 2, number 10. Now, I've talked about this book along with number 7. I've talked about this book either for close to a year, and if not, then for a full year. I've been hyping this book up. And finally, we're seeing, at the very least, number 10 come into its own, with number 7 being the first appearance of the all-new Scorpion. Number 10 is the first appearance of Vampire by Night, who is Werewolf by Night's niece. All right, that's cool. Okay. So we have like a nice little backup story introducing this character here. What did I want to say about this? Well, this book is number 10 is finally coming into its own. Throughout last week, I had noticed that eBay sales were in the 20 to high 30, close to $40 range for this. And I'm just like, wow, really? But it all makes sense just because, like, the Marvel horror characters, the Marvel monster characters like Blade and Morbius, and what else? I don't know, Dracula. Characters like that. They're kind of making their way through pop culture by way of television and movies and stuff like that. So it just made sense that Amazing Fantasy number 10 would be something, would just kind of break through. Okay, I guess I'm done saying what I wanted to say, but I'm glad because I've been talking about this book for a while, and I have like 3 other copies of this, and but I don't know. I had a feeling that I would find another one. I would find a fourth because every time I saw a copy for like $2 or less, I'd go ahead and buy it. And like I saw this one for $3, and I was like, three. You know, I think I saw this at this store however many months ago, but I'm like $3. Oh, that's too much. I don't want to pay $3. So now I have incentive to pay $3. Okay, we're moving on. We're moving on, but I'm glad this book is getting its due now. Daredevil #2. Now this was a book I was kind of hesitant on buying. It was about $1 over cover price, so it was $5. It's the first appearance of some character, I forget, detective somebody or other, and but like I said, I was hesitant in buying it. But this is a book. Also, the second print is the book to get, but whenever I go searching for it, this book is also missing. So I just figured, I guess I'll go ahead and buy it. First print. Doctor Strange 381, first appearance of Doctor Strange's dog. Okay, all right, got that for cover price. Also at this store, Spawn number, what the hell is this? Spawn number 139, first appearance of She-Spawn. Okay, all right, okay, all right. Also, picked these up yesterday at a different store. Thunderbolts Thunderbolts number 1 from 1997. Now this is another book I was kind of iffy on picking up, but just because the price on it was $7.50, and I kind of wanted to pay like $5 or less for a really nice high grade copy, but it sent it over the edge for me when I saw that it was a newsstand copy. It's in probably VF plus condition, and it was $7.50. I'm like, all right, I'll get it. Just in case. Marvel Boy #1. I guess Marvel Boy is a thing now. First appearance of quite a few. I think pretty much the first appearance of all these characters on this cover here. And I forget. I think I paid the cover price for this, or maybe even less. Maybe like I think $2.50. And what did I want to say? What the hell did I want to say about this? It's probably in the $15 range right now, but there's a lot of potential, I guess. I guess. And also, what I picked up, also another book that I picked up, Excalibur number 96, first appearance of the new Hellfire Club. So it looks like the first appearance of all the characters on this cover here as well. So yeah, I got that for, I don't know, maybe $2, $2.50, something like that. All right, we're moving on. Now this is from a road trip that I took damn near a month ago, and I'm just now getting around to showing these books. But speaking of Thanos, let's check this out, man. God, I can't believe I found 2 more copies. That's funny. But what did I want to say? Thanos number 15 variant. Well, no, this is the 4th print variant. I've been after this book for quite a while. At least I would say at least 6 months, and I legit couldn't believe I found this. And I found this for, I think I want to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I would say these next 8 books I picked up for $1 each, including this. That was weird. Like this store that I went to, like their back issues were $1, and I just didn't realize it because I just thought they were going to be cover price, but it turned out that they were $1. If I had known that, I would have dug a little bit more. But found Thanos 15 4th print for $1. Also found this for $1. Black Panther number 2 2nd print. First appearance of something I forget. Also Black Panther number 2 1st print. What else we got? What else do we have here? Let's get some light going. How was that? All right, it's okay. Thor God of Thunder number 8. First appearance of the Goddesses of Thunder. Thor, God of Thunder, number 25. So we have a first print and a second print. So I guess you could, what is this? The first cameo appearance of Jane Foster as Thor. All right, okay, I'm cool with that. Okay, all right, it's all good. FF number 19. Spider-Man throughout the age, or Spider-Man in motion variant. Okay, all right, it was $1. What are you gonna do? Also, Spider-Man 2, number 1, second print. I swear to, like, finding a first print is just almost impossible for me. Also, here's a really, I don't know, I really wanted this book, but I wasn't, because I've seen this at this store, but I just wasn't sure on the price. But learning that it was $1, it was a really good buy. So we have Wolverine Savage, number 1. This is the Deadpool variant. And what the hell is this? Okay, now, so we're done with the dollar books. And oddly enough, these were the ones that were kind of like priced. Gotham Girls number 3. I believe this was either $3 or $4. And Spider-Man Deadpool number 47. I believe that was cover price. All right. Okay. All right. That was a good trip to the comic book store. All right. Went to another store on my road trip and bought, what the hell is this? Amazing Spider-Man number 683. I believe this is a 1 in 25 variant. Del Auto cover. I paid, I think I paid $10 for this. Now, the price on this kind of fluctuates a lot. The past listings for this have this at 100, but a really current listing that ended had it at like, I don't know, like 30 or 40 or something like that. But for $10, to me, it was a good price for 10. Next up, this is definitely the best find at this store. So we have Batgirl number 12. This book is insanely hard to find. I remember back in the day, I was finding these things just all over the place. I found these, cover price, $1, $2, you know what I mean? But copies of this have just all but dried up. And I don't think I had any copies left at the time. So when I found this, and I found this for cover price, I got this bad boy for cover price. That is awesome. Yeah. And it's a nice near mint condition. What did I want to say about this? I don't know, just cool art germ cover. Got it for cover price. Yeah. Yeah. All right, next up. Batgirl. I forget what volume this is. This is Batgirl from the year 2000. This is the second print. For some reason, I think the second print goes for a little bit more than the first print. All right, I believe I paid. I think I paid cover price for that. I'm not sure how because these books are from so long ago. I pretty much forget what I paid for these. I think I'm just going off of the common sense that was in my head as to what I would have been willing to pay for them. I think this was around $5. So Batman, this is Flashpoint Batman, Night of Vengeance number 1, the second print. Actually, the second print goes for more than the first print, just because of the cool red cover. Not quite sure specifically what it goes for, but it does go for a little bit more. All right. I believe this was, I think this was either $5 or $6. So we have the Red Death, Dark Knight Metal. All right. Okay. Next up, Solar, Man of the Atom, number 3. Now, I know I paid $9 for this. Now, this is the kind of book that I had been finding for either $5 or less. But the condition on it was so nice. I figured, all right, I'll go ahead and pay $9 on it. And I have maybe 5 or 6 copies of this already. But so we have the first appearance of Toyo Harada and the first appearance of the Harbinger Foundation. I don't know. It was just, the condition on it was too nice to want to pass up. Uncanny X-Force number 25. I think that was like $5. That's back when the book was hot. Thor. Oh, so is this at the same store? Yeah, this is at the same store. Thor, God of Thunder, number 1, second print. I believe it was either cover price or $5 or $1 over cover price. All right, the next store that I went to found some decent stuff. Not a lot, but it was really high quality stuff as far as modern books go. What is this? What is this? What is this? My third copy of Deadpool Max number 5. Third copy of Deadpool Max number 5, first appearance of Lady Taskmaster. Now, I talked about this book back in March, and for a while it spiked up in price, and then it kind of dropped back down. But to me, it's still a good book to buy regardless. I think I paid cover price for it. Now here's a book I believe that I paid cover price for, Mighty Thor number 13. This is the art, I believe this is the art appreciation variant. They have the art appreciation variants all have like different art styles. Like damn it. So like say, I don't know, who's a famous painter? Fuck, I can't remember. Well, different. Like the dog's playing poker for the Wolverine cover for ASM, just stuff like that. Damn it, I cannot remember a painter's name. Wow, I should be ashamed of myself. But this one looks like a Jackson Pollock painting, and you can clearly see Thor and Captain America. This book, I paid cover price for it. This book does go for around $50 to $60. I believe I paid $14 for this one. So we have Mighty Thor number 22, the collage variant. These collage variants, I didn't even realize actually go for a little bit of money. This one can go for, I want to say $50 as well. Okay, all right, it's all good. Venom number 38, first appearance of Mania. Okay, all right, okay. All right. Oh shit! Look at this. We have some more. Thunderbolts action. Now this is Thunderbolts number. You better light. Thunderbolts number 1, second print. I guess you could say this is a variant just because the color on the background is different. I actually like this one a little bit better than the first print. But how much was this? This was, I want to say, either $3 or $4, and this one is I know this second print is really, really tough to find. So yeah, I'm glad I found it because I'd been searching for a copy, like cheap copies of Thunderbolts number 1, and I didn't really find any until this road trip here. Here we go. A book that I'm very high on that is finally, much like with Amazing Fantasy number 10, is coming into its own. I don't think it's fully realized, but it's coming into its own. Moon Knight number 14. First appearance of Stained Glass Scarlet. I talked about this book however many videos ago, so there's no real need to go into the origin of the character and or even describe the character. But I'm just glad that the book is kind of, like I said, coming into its own. All right, we're moving on. How much did I pay for this? I paid $4 for it. It's a nice, very fine plus copy. Now, I paid $17 for this. I'm not quite sure why. Invaders number 1. I don't know. I just got caught up. The condition on it was really nice. So, okay. Alrighty. Okay. Bloodshot number 37. I remember at the time that I bought this comic, this book was like around a $20 book. First appearance. I think it's a first appearance. I think. First appearance. Okay. All right. Next up. Another copy of Bloodshot number 37. I think this is like a vampire Bloodshot or something like that. I don't know. I forget. Hold on. we're moving on. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Now, at this same store that I picked this up, I found not one, not two. I found 3 copies of Gotham Girls #3. Now, if the book is cheap, then I'm definitely gonna buy it. I believe this is probably was the most expensive one at 5. I believe this one was 4, just because the grade was slightly lower, and I believe this one was $2. I'm like, I saw them there. I'm like, I'm buying all 3. I'm buying all 3. Hell with it. What the hell is this? Oh, and also when I was at this store, actually no, this is a different store. Thunderbolts #1. Now I found this for $1. That's what made me hesitant to buy that $7 copy from earlier, because I saw this one and it's probably in similar condition, but again, it was a newsstand, so. And this one is a regular copy. Found that for $1. Very happy about that. Ant #5. Ant #5 looks like the Spider-Man #1 cover. Found that for $1. I don't know. This book can go for $10 to $20. Black Panther #22, featuring Moon Knight on the cover. I found that for $1. Also $1. Avengers #257, first appearance of Nebula, of course. This was $5. Got this from a different store. Mockingbird #1, the Shield variant, first appearance of the Red Widow. And last but not least, for $1, for a buckety buck, we have A Next #4. Is this the first appearance? Or maybe the first full appearance of American Dream. All right, it's all good. It's all good. So that's my haul. That is my haul. I'm very happy to have found what? Where's my 2 copies of Thanos 13 for $8 a piece? Hell yeah! And these things are nice too. Because I mean, if you saw a copy for like $8, you'd be like, oh, what's the major malfunction on this book? You know what I'm saying? But these things were nice. Yes, sir. All right, that's my haul. I'm sticking to it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. All right, bye.